Hi guys, it's me, Sky of Lesby Witchy, and we're doing my shadow journal vlog thingy-mabobber. I don't know what this is called. I'm new to this, guys. Doing this process has really made me feel my age. I never thought I'd be old when it comes to technology, but here I am, the precipice of antique. But anyways, today I don't have a lot to talk about for my shadow journal. Really, just one kind of exciting thing that I'll get into in a second. Um, well, actually, I guess two really exciting things. As some of you might know, I do tarot on Twitch, professionally, supposedly. Um, and I had a huge milestone today and yesterday, actually. Yesterday, I got raided by the biggest party I've ever been raided by before. It was 168 people came into my stream, and I was able to keep a good portion of them for most of my stream, and that was huge for me. I'm a small streamer. Up until 2 weeks ago, my average was 3 people, and I had a meditation with Morgan, and Morgan told me that I was about to have this tremendous momentum and growth, and that it was going to keep going. And at first, I believed her because that next day I had a 5-person average, and then another five, and then a seven, and then five and six, and I was doing so good. I was so proud of myself for that. But then this stream happened, and I was blown away by really the reality of how powerful Morgan is over fate. Like she made that happen, not me. All I did was show up and do the stream. She was the one who pushed the needle of fate towards me, towards that. So that was crazy. And then today, I was kind of worried about how the stream was going to go in comparison to yesterday. And I hit another milestone today. I had my first ever plus 10-person average that like I earned honestly. Like people who just came into my stream the old fashioned way, who I was able to keep. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's 10, it was 11.8 people was my average. And 3 weeks ago, I was struggling to keep 3 people in my stream at a time. My average was like 2.9. I was worried I was going to lose my affiliate status over it. And so to get to a point where I am pulling in a 10-person average just by doing what I'm doing, just being me and doing tarot, it was just such an amazing moment for me. Um, because I've been working so hard for this goal, and now I get to change my goal. Now I get to up it to 20 people. And then there'll be 40 people, and then there'll be 80 people, and then it'll be, it's just I'm gonna keep adding and doubling and adding and doubling and growing and growing and growing. And I'm blessed by my goddesses. I don't know where any of this comes from. I am personally confused and kind of scared of my intuition. It's really accurate, and my tarot readings are always like really spot on, and it spooks me, guys, because I don't fully understand where this comes from yet. I'm new to being a witch. I've only been a witch for a few months now. I've been doing tarot for like 8 months, and I've been a witch for 5 of those 8, I guess. Before it was just having fun with the tarot deck. Now it's like the whole thing, realizing that it goes so far beyond that. But it really, man, it really kind of, it proved to me that my ability to be good at this is not just in my head. And I needed that. I really needed that win. So that was neat. But that is not the point of this video. That's just like a fun little thing. I wanted to show you guys my altar because I had to redo it today. And so I figured now would be a great time to do an altar tour. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and flip the video around so you guys can see my altar. Okay, guys, so this is my altar. So don't mind me. I was just doing tarot earlier and I haven't really fully cleaned up. This is my computer. This is where I stream. This is my little cheat notebook when I can't remember a card because I'm still learning, like I said earlier. But yeah, so this is my altar. So this is my offering dish of random things, things that I find that I have like a strong connection to. I put in this dish if I think they'd make a good altering. My middle finger towards the bad vibes. Keep them away. Fuck off, bad vibes. My offering candles. This is my other offering little dish. Back there is my smudge. And that little dish is also my like world's smallest Zen garden. Big ass chunk of Covalite, big ass chunk of quartz, a little book for Freya on cats, my pendulum just chilling, a couple little figurines made out of stone and stuff. My Brigid's cross with my Moltres and Zapdos on them. When I was a kid, before I realized that I was, a witch and had any of these kind of things, I used to, in secret, worship my Pokemon. I had 3 that I considered my gods. One was Zapdos, one was Moltres, and the other was Entei. I'm desperately trying to get a graded Entei card that I can add to my altar because Entei was my main god. So I'm trying to get them back. But this was before I realized that you could worship things beyond just the Judeo-Christian God that I was having crammed down my throat. So those are there because I worship them, and I think that's pretty cool, and it feels right to have them here now. But so anyways, so that's them. My Brigid cross, because Brigid is my main goddess. Some plants, so that's Veronica in the back. She is a silver tree. And this is Maggie. She's a false shamrock. This is my broom, my witch's broom. I made it myself. Here we pull it down. It's there somewhat as a vision piece. This is wax from one of my offering candles. I dump it on when it runs over. But I use it to literally sweep away the bad energy, and I did make this myself. This is just bark, and it's tied and glued on haphazardly. But it's mine, and I made it, and that makes it special. Honestly, more special than one I could have bought in a store. But anyways, that's Maggie. Some more plants are going to go there eventually. And then down here I have my 2 spell jars. Behind there's a crystal in a weird little pyramid thing that gives off some good energy. This is the jar of ashes I keep from all of the burning spells I do. Big ass chunk of petrified wood. Some other little odds and ends and stuff. But, and then this over here, this is where I keep my tarot and my lighters and stuff. My Oracle deck. This is my David Bowie deck. This is the drawer where my cat deck lives. But yeah, so this is my altar as a whole. It's also where I stream and do my tarot. But yeah, so this is my altar. This is my stuff in my space. This is where I connect with being a witch the most. I rearranged it all today to make it new for my streaming setup, and it came out really good, I think. Like I said, I'm new to all of this, and some days I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Most days I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Somehow I'm the head of a witch coven. That was an accident. But I'm taking it seriously, and I'm trying my best. I'm a high priestess, after all. It's my responsibility, But this stuff has given me a purpose in life, and I think it is my life's purpose to do this. And so part of me is really excited that you guys are going to be along for the journey as I grow, and as I learn and as I discover the full extent of what I can and can't do. If you had asked me a year ago if I thought I'd be a witch doing this stuff, I'd be like, that's a bit silly, isn't it, But here I am, proven wrong by, call it an act of fate, call it whatever you will, but I'm here. And I'm doing this witchy thing, and I'm bringing you guys along for the journey. So I hope you enjoyed my little altar tour. I hope you enjoyed my little journal entry here, my little vlog entry from my shadow journal. I look forward to doing many, many more of these, and I look forward to just me becoming more, not witchy, but just like a better witch, I guess, along the way. It'll be exciting for you guys to kind of watch with me. It'll be fun, like watching a kid grow up or something. But yeah, so thank you guys for popping in. If you like this video, please, subscribe, like, follow, share it. Anything, everything, every little bit helps. This is what I do for a living, so if I could get actually to make a living out of it, that'd be really nice. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.